Happy Sunday, guys! I got dragged out of bed. That's right, despite not wanting to, because I got to bed too late last night. Got to bed so late last night. She's taking me to the pack walk. That's right, she got me up at like 7 o'clock this morning. And she goes, "Are you awake?" She kicks me. No, she doesn't kick me. And then asks if I'm coming. And since I've never been, I kind of felt obliged. So we're going to see what it's like. It better be good. Shep's looking a bit confused. Hey Jen, we ready?
Yeah, ready to
right,
go.
Let's go for the pack walk. Pack walk. Bad news. Got to the car, started sorting the boot out to put the dog in. And Jennifer here. Hello Jen.
Hi.
Jennifer turns around to me and goes, "No pack walk today." I'm like, what the hell? Apparently the guy that runs it or organises it posted 20 minutes ago that it's not on. I got up for this! So now Jen is currently looking on her phone to see if there's anywhere decent to take the dog to make the most of being getting up early and it being nice and, well,
cold.
Quiet, yeah. It's cold, it's really cold. We decided to bring the dog for a walk to Fine Shade Woods in Corby since the back walk wasn't on. But we didn't realise that it's paying display and we're not sure if we've got enough money. £1 for an hour, £3 for a day. Oh, where's my other pound? I definitely had £2 in my pocket. It's really quiet. It's, what is it, about 10 past 9? Yeah, nearly 10 past 9. And it's just so quiet.
Chris, have you ever been out at 10 past 9 in the morning before? Like for a walk?
Yes. They don't, yes! Maybe once. Look, it's so quiet.
He's in the countryside.
No, not noise quiet. Yeah, shh, it's the country. Right, okay, so we have 3 different trails to go on. 3 miles, 2 miles and 6 miles. Okay, we are not doing the 6 mile one.
Aww.
So we are gonna do the purple. In fact, I'm gonna do my activity monitor on my watch. See, if my hat was green, I'd look like Link from The Legend of Zelda. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Right, let's go. Are we done yet on board? Ah! Shep seems to be wanting to wee. Hello Shep. Oh, pretty much every single bush here. Unfortunately, because we're in the woods, there's nothing but bushes. He seems super happy. My hands though are cold. Shep, come on buddy. Ah, he's happy. Shep. Shep, come here. Sit. Good boy. Right. Where's the cat? And he's gone. We'll never see him again now. Come on. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back. Ah! Good boy. I'm not sure how well you guys are going to be able to see this, but there's a little bit of mist between the trees and then the light streaming through it, and it looks amazing from here in person. But the camera might filter it out somewhat, but let's have a look. You also might have a dog in shot. There you go, there's a dog. But can you see, about here, the mist and then the sunlight streaming through? It looks amazing. The dog seems impatient. Jen too. I guess we best get going. So how long's it been? We are talking. Hang on a sec. Why won't you focus on stuff? Okay, so it's been 9 minutes, or is that 20 past 9? No, that must be 20 past 9. 102 beats per minute. Okay, that's not what I wanted to know. Uh-oh, there's another dog. Shep, there's another dog. He's just seen his first dog, and you should have seen them, both of them, when they saw each other. They just stopped. They just slowly started walking towards each other, a little curious, both with their tails up, and then they started walking a bit faster, and then as if in unison they just sniffed each other in the same bits at the same time, and then just walked on, which is really good from our dog. Oh God, what is going on with my hat? It's really good for my dog, because particularly when he's on his lead, he gets not aggressive, but he shows aggression sometimes towards other dogs. I don't know if it's excitement or whether it is sort of like get away, but when he's off the lead and the other dog's off the lead, they both tend to be okay. It's nice. It's a shame because you would have seen loads of dogs. One reason I like Jen going to the pack walk is he gets to socialise with other dogs and different dogs. Jen really does have a conspiracy theory as to which types of dogs he does or doesn't like. I think Shep might be racist.
He doesn't like German Shepherds.
He doesn't like German Shepherds?
No, I don't know what it is about them. He met one when he was quite young that he didn't really like. That was a nasty little dog, well, big dog. And now he seems to think that all German Shepherds are evil. But I love German Shepherds. I think they're really beautiful, and Shep doesn't. It's a bit of a shame.
So if we were to ever get a second dog, chances are it probably wouldn't be a German Shepherd. Unfortunately, I think if we were to get a second dog, not that we were looking at getting one, but hypothetically, if we were going to get a second dog, I'm pretty sure that I'd probably want a German Shepherd.
That's what my dad said. My dad wanted a German Shepherd. That was his favourite breed of dog when he decided he might want a breed as opposed to just a dog. And then I told him that Shep doesn't like German Shepherds and quickly knocked that idea on the head. Suddenly he didn't want one anymore.
I'm sure Shep would be alright, especially if it was like a puppy German Shepherd or whatever and he grew up with it.
He'd learn to live with it.
If
You just have to.
If it was an older dog that was already quite sort of like set in his ways and maybe a bit aggressive, maybe not the right word, but you never know. I think this must be the tree house. Unfortunately, it's not quite as exciting as I thought it might be. It looks pretty cool. It's just a kid's playground by the looks of it, with a tree stump, a fake tree stump, if you guys can see. There's like a fake tree stump, or a really smoothed off tree stump
with no leaves.
With no leaves or branches, just like a big massive log with a tree house. So I'm assuming that's what it is.
Yeah, the sign said to the treehouse play area before.
Ah, okay, so play area.
Yeah.
I kind of expect sort of something a bit more grand, maybe high up in the tree. Jen seemed to think it might have been bird watching before. That would have been pretty cool.
There is a big bird watching hide here, but I don't know how you get to it. I've only seen it from a distance. I thought that might have been the treehouse.
If there's any people bird watching today, and we've been a bit loud, sorry.
There are red kites on occasion in these woods.
There's what?
Red kites in these woods on occasion. But I don't know when, and I don't know what season.
Why would you want to fly a kite in the woods? You're going to get caught in a tree.
Not that sort of kite.
What sort of kite?
Birds.
Never heard of it.
Really? That's because it's rare, I think.
Ah.
It's a desirable bird to see if you're bird watching.
We're still on track for purple.
Woo.
We've not lost our way. I think Shep seems to know where he's going. He's leading the way. He's down there.
Shep, here.
We stumbled across something defined as a youth base camp. And it actually looks pretty badass. If I was a kid, I would have loved to have come here. I'm talking, it would have been awesome. Let me show you. It's like something you expect to see, like at the movies and some sort of like US movie or something like that. So you got a little campfire area. Looks like everyone could sit on a bit of a log and, I don't know, toast marshmallows. I can imagine kids toasting marshmallows here, Jen. Don't know if you can see Jen, she's hiding in them there. And it looks amazing. Oh, Shep's chuffed. He's like, oh, I want to stay here. Unfortunately, I absolutely hate spiders and most creepy crawlies, so I think as an adult, I can kind of imagine that I'd have loved to have come here. But as a kid, I think I'd have hated it really. It'd have been cold, it'd have been wet, it'd have been miserable. I think it would have put me off going camping for the rest of my life. But as an adult, it looks amazing. Let's go leave the youth base camp. I don't know what they use it as a base for. It's not like the Himalayas and the going up friggin' Everest or anything.
Shep.
Base camp. I was not prepared for a hill when we came out. We're going through a nice little saunter through the woods. We started off and it was nice and flat, pretty woods. And now it's a mountain. I know they say don't make a mountain of a molehill, but seriously.
You need to hold the camera lower.
Okay, so you probably think that's just a straight road. That's not fair, actually. Right, this might give a bit more context as to how much of a hill this is. If I just pan straight round without moving the camera. Oh, and that still looks pathetic. Okay, it does not look as high as it feels. I'm out of breath. I'm not even halfway up and I'm out of breath. I only stopped to turn the camera on just so I could catch my breath. Now Jen's mocking me. You see that look on her face?
Yeah. Ha. I have not.
It was a bit more of disgust before that. One thing I really like about autumn and makes it one of my favourite seasons, although there's only 4 to choose from, and I think they're all my favourite, is the colour of the trees when they turn in autumn. Look at that. I'm hoping this comes through on the video, but particularly these ones here, where the light's bouncing off them, the colours and the changing colours, it just looks amazing, and it'll last like that for a while. And the woods, Shep, out the water.
Oh.
I think I like all 4 seasons. What's your favourite season then?
At the moment I've been saying every season is my favourite season, because now it's changing. I really love autumn, but I think what I like the most is the change between the seasons. So every like 3 and 4 months I keep going, oh, autumn's my favourite, and then another couple of months I'll go, oh, winter's my favourite.
You know, you're just a copycat, because I was going to say that.
I really love the really cold mornings, but the sun's still out. So like you can see your breath and your fingers are a bit tingly and your nose is a little bit pink, but the sun's still streaming. That's what I like.
For me, I definitely think the first few weeks of any change in season are the best. Just like Jen, so the leaves changing, sort of like when it just drops enough in temperature but the weather's not bad.
When the leaves go crunchy on the ground.
Yeah.
Because it's just entering into winter.
So yeah, and then so you've got, well, maybe not the beginning of winter. I think the height of winter when it's actually snowing is probably my favourite part of the winter. And
one day of it.
Yeah, or one day of it, and that is never never at the beginning. But spring, again the beginning of spring,
yeah.
Because you start seeing some of the buds on the trees and on the flowers and stuff, and you can feel it starting to warm up, and it just gets that little bit warmer, and you can tell it might only be 14 degrees. It's probably colder than it is today, yeah. But because it's suddenly one random day is so much warmer than the rest, you're like, oh, it's summer already, even though it's not. It's like March or something. But that's great. And then again, when it just comes into summer, and you kind of don't expect it, because the day before it was almost snowing, and it's like April.
Which did happen a couple days ago.
Yeah, it did. So leave a comment below, guys. What is your favourite season and why? We're about 2 miles into our walk and we've come up to a junction. I'm sure when we've been before we've gone left that way, but there's a sign here that says Daleswood Walk straight on. Now, okay, fair enough, we'll go straight on, but I was like, I'm sure we normally go left. And then so I wondered why there wasn't a purple arrow like normal, and it turns out there is. If you guys can see, it's telling us to go down there instead, but there's a sign in front of it going straight on. The question is, if we follow this straight on sign that's just been carefully placed over the top of it, will we be led to our death? If this was a horror movie, right, and the main character came up to that sign that said straight on, but there was a sign behind it that said go left, you'd be screaming at the screen going, no, don't do it! Don't go straight on! Unfortunately, in real life, you can't thinking, Shep, stop drinking that crappy water. You gotta think, what do we do? Now, I'm gonna leave it up to Jen. Jen.
Yeah.
Shadow. Which way are we going to go? Are we going to go left where we'd normally go and follow the purple arrow, or are we going to go straight on and follow the carefully placed over it sign that could lead to our death? I
think we should go straight on, because it is at least on like Forestry Commission paper, because nobody could do that.
Okay, right.
Themselves. But if you stand here, where I am, that way is straight on. Oh.
So we're gonna listen to Jen, and we're gonna follow the dubious sign that says straight on to your death. Yeah,
and we're gonna hope there are more purple arrows on the route.
So either someone's just made a mistake and put the arrow on the wrong way, which I find a bit strange considering I'm sure we'd normally go left when we've been here before.
But we always go a bit of a weird way, don't we? And then we get confused with the paths merging.
Maybe because there was always the wrong arrow on that signpost. Yeah. So we'll try this way. We'll just be alert. Yeah. And hope that if someone starts to attack us, well, I'm bigger than them. Let's hope that.
We've got a dog.
Oh yeah. It's as much use as a cat. a little tiny pussy kitten. A kitten is as much use as a kitten. It's just gonna go, I'm so cute.
Shep, come on! Come on! Why?
Just finishing up our walk. Just checked the stats on my watch. It says we've done a little under 2.8 miles. So the trundle wheel they used was probably pretty accurate. It took about an hour. We've been out about an hour in total. And I am done. I'm knackered. We're gonna go, there's a little cafe. We're gonna stop for a coffee, I think.
We've finished our walk and come for some tea and cakes at the, well, it's not even tea. Come for some coffee and cakes at the Top Lodge. Little tea shop here. So we have 2 coffees. Happy Chris for the 2 coffees.
Are they both for me? Are they both for me?
No, 1 for you. 1 for me. And a Mocha Millionaire slice. Which
is that what that is?
Yeah.
So what is it?
It is shortbread and caramel and toasted almonds, I think, on the top. Chopped almonds and chocolate. It doesn't seem to have any coffee in it.
What makes it mocha?
I think the chocolate. I don't know, because it didn't mention coffee on the description.
Okay.
And Rocky Road.
Rocky Road.
Yay!
I guess that's for me and that's for you.
Yes. Shortbread for you, Rocky Road for me.
Sweet.
Always, I like Rocky Road. Shep is not impressed at the fact that Chris has just left us to go back into the cafe. Look. You won't even talk to me. Oh, you are talking to me now. Make a liar of me, hey? He's gone through that door. Shep's on guard, just in case he comes back. We're on our way home now. We have been here for about 3 hours, I think. Nice walk and a nice cup of coffee. A surprisingly tasty cup of coffee. We really enjoyed it. It was really good coffee and really nice cakes. Mine was probably a bit too sweet, but it was super tasty and nice and chocolatey and full of marshmallows. It was like the most marshmallows I've ever seen in a Rocky Road. And I managed to steal a little bit of Chris's cake, which was amazing. I might have preferred that one. I think he won on cake today, which I hate. He should never deserve to win on cake. I should always get the best one. But we're on our way home now. It will take, I think, about half an hour to get back. So we should still be back before 12, I think, which was the original plan when we thought we were going to pack walk, which gives Chris the afternoon to go and do some video editing and a whole bunch of jobs for me, really. I hope if the sun stays out, I'm going to mow the lawn, because that's looking a little bit long. I love Saturday mornings when I've got up really early, particularly when I've been to pack walk.
Whoa. I do not like Saturday mornings when I've got up early.
That's fine.
I'm knackered. And I've got to spend the next... Yeah, my eyes, I can barely keep them open. No.
Don't do that! We're in the car. You've got to drive. Drive.
I'm driving.
Please turn left in 200 yards onto A43.
So, what did they say?
Now turn left.
Oh yeah, I really like Saturday mornings when I've been up early, because now it's only 12 o'clock, which sometimes we wouldn't really be up till like 10 or 11 anyway. And the dog's been walked, I've got plenty of exercise, nice lot of fresh air, and I'm kind of ready to do stuff. I'm really in shadow now. I'm ready to do stuff for the rest of the day, which I might not end up doing. But if I don't do anything else for the whole day, it doesn't matter, because I've already accomplished stuff, which is great. I love busy Saturday mornings. We just got back from our walk in the woods, and I'm having a nice hot drink to warm back up again in my Disney Alice mug. It's so cute. Deceptively small inside, but it's the perfect size for a nice cup of tea.